All right, what's everybody? How's it going? Happy Thursday. We're going to do the playoffs here in MLB The Show, year 2 of our franchise. Going to really test the limits of my internet because I've got, on my laptop, I've got the Phillies and Braves. Obviously, I'm streaming, and on my phone, I've got the Rangers and Sabres. Opening night for both the Rangers and Sabres. I do believe, I know the Rangers for sure. I do believe this is Buffalo's first game as well. Rangers up 3-1 early in the third. Meanwhile, what's up, Christian? How's it going? Meanwhile, Braves up 1-0 the top of the fourth. So, gotta mute the TV. So, Riley just hit a home run for the Braves after the Phillies have blown repeated chances to strike first tonight. We're going to go with Cole, actually, with our first start of the playoffs because we like to have Ohtani go game 2. And this way he gets a game off, or a day off after game 2. Let's see, even though it is... And because it's the playoffs, even though it's a lefty on the mound, obviously there's no way we're not going to have our best lineup out there, although we will move things around a bit. It'll be O'Neill, Edman, Judge, Rizzo, Albies, Shohei will bat 6th. But everything else, the usual suspects after that, basically. So, a little bit of juggling of the lineup against the lefty in the playoffs, but the same guys. So, we like, Ohtani does not hit lefties as well as he hits righties, so we like him a little further down in the lineup. It's just that simple. Nice, Christian. I'm surprised you're watching Twitch, because when I had my wisdom teeth removed, I was basically just... I felt I slept for like 4 days straight, so... Still 3-1 Rangers. About 4 minutes gone here in the third. Anyway, game 1 of the 2024 ALDS. Garrett Cole gets the ball. Had 30 starts in the regular season. Missed a couple due to injury. A 21-2 record, a 2.21 ERA, a whip just under 1, about almost an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Jorge Mateo, former Oriole, former Yankee, 10 home runs, 47 RBI, and a 245 average, will lead off. Mateo is a speedster. He bunts to start things off, trying to get his way on, and it goes foul 0-1. Yeah, Christian, he'll be fine in like 3 or 4 days, probably. It's not that big a deal. The 0-1 inside 1-1. Mateo hit 250 in the wild card round for the Angels. That misses low, 2-1. And the 2-1 from Cole. Hammered foul, 2-2. Out in front of a fastball up and in. And now the 2-2. Curve in the dirt, count full. Last thing you want to do is walk the speedy Mateo, and he won't. He'll strike him out on a good slider, 1 away. Cole's put-away pitch, saved it for the last pitch of the at-bat. That brings up Ian Happ, former Cub. Playing left field. Switch hitter off the plate, 1-0. Happ, 16 homers, 60 RBI, and a 256 average in the regular season. Angels really went on a run in the second half as there's a high strike, 1-1. To get themselves into the playoffs. That misses inside, 2-1. And this one chops softly to first. Rizzo is there, will take it himself, 2 away. And we'll now look at the Angels starting lineup. Mateo and Happ, followed by Trout. Stanton, the DH, Renfroe in right, Gio Urshela at third, Brandon Drury at first, Jonathan Scope at second, and Max Stassi behind the plate. Trout hit a $125 in the wild card round. Ooh, and a generous no-strike call there, 1-0. 46 homers, 115 RBI, and a 322 average in the regular season. Now that misses just low, says the umpire, 2-0. Trout, a career Angel. Now swing and a miss on a fastball there, 2-1. Good pitch there from Cole. And the 2-1, oof, got away with a mistake there. The cutter almost acted like a changeup though. The count levels at 2-2. Trout was out in front of it. And now whiffs badly at a slider out of the zone. Cole has a nice inning here to start things off. 1-2-3 goes the LA Angels, and we go bottom 1, no score. Carlos Rodon, former Yankee, made a start in this postseason, got a no decision in a win for the Angels. Gave up 3 runs in 7 innings. Whip well under 1, 8 strikeouts, no walks. A very good regular season. Tyler O'Neill, 308, 37 homers, 98 RBI. replacing Harrison Bader. Rodon, a fastball, slider, changeup, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. And the first pitch popped him straight up. Just missed the fastball right down the middle. Rodon got away with a mistake. Scope makes the catch. One away. We now look at the Yankee lineup. O'Neill followed by Tommy Edman. Those averages are all wrong for whatever reason. Aaron Judge in right. Rizzo at first. Albies at second. Ohtani the DH. Cabrera in left. Melendez behind the plate. And Volpe batting ninth. The wind is carrying to right tonight here in the Bronx. As Tommy Edman now will step up to the plate with 1 out and no one on. And he's out in front of a changeup. 0-1. Edman 304 average. 24 homers. 78 RBI in the regular season. Took over at third every day when Peraza got hurt and never relinquished that position as he chops this softly to third. Urshela is there, throws out his counterpart, 2 away. Did play a couple games elsewhere for the Yankees this year, but primarily he was third base. Aaron Judge, 332 average, 37 homers, 115 RBI in the regular season. Now steps up to the plate with 2 outs and no one on. Rodon looking for an easy first inning. Judge late on a fastball up and in, 0-1. Judge a 6-time All-Star. Former MVP. 0-1. Strike at the belt. 0-2. Borderline pitch. And the Phillies quickly tie it up. Castellanos ties it up in the bottom of the 4th. As Judge gets jammed on a fastball here. Pops it up to first. Catch is made by Drury. And we go top 2. No score. Rangers and Sabres in a commercial break. So just like that, Phillies punch right back. Giancarlo Stanton, 275 average. 38 homers, 114 RBI in the regular season. Leads off here against Cole and takes a strike. 0-1. He, of course, was part of the Shohei Ohtani trade. And that, a generous no-strike call again. This is a very tight zone from this umpire. 1-1. And this one served to right field. That'll be a leadoff base hit. Stanton, not fleet of foot, finally reaches first base. And that'll bring up now Hunter Renfroe, who hit 500 in the wild card round. And he takes a strike almost right down the middle, 0-1. Renfroe, 22 homers, 64 RBI, a 215 average. Very disappointing on that front for the Angels. Takes a pitch off the plate here, 1-1. At only 107 hits in 133 games played. As he punches this one, fouling out of play, 1-2. And got him on a good slider on the outside edge. 1 away. Swing and a miss there. Third K already for Cole. And now that will bring up Gio Urshela, who hit a $143 in the wild card round. And he punches this fouling out of play. 0-1. Urshela, 15 homers, 55 RBI, and a 277 average in the regular season. And he takes a strike on the inside edge. 0-2. And this one chopped to third. Edman will go to second for 1. On to first. In time with guys that slow running the bases. Yankees actually made it look like they rushed more than they had to. But a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. We go bottom 2. Still no score here in the Bronx. Now it looks like the Rangers are going to have a power play. Still up 3-1 with 7.5 gone in the third. Anthony Rizzo, 262 average. In the regular season, I think he had, was a 26 homer, 64 RBI, I think was the number. Missed it. There's, that's fouled off 0-1. Again, we're going top 5, by the way, in Philadelphia, now tied at 1. And the 0-1 to Rizzo. Fouls it off to the left side, 0-2. A rare start against the lefty for Rizzo, but it's the playoffs, baby. As that's way outside, 1-2. And, of course, Rizzo, a much better first baseman than Sano. Checked his swing on another slider, and the count levels at 2-2. And this is what Rizzo does, no matter if it's a lefty or a righty. He'll work the count. 2-2. Jammed him the fastball inside, popped it up on the right on the first baseline. Drury makes the catch and foul ground, 1 away. That brings up Ozzie Albies, 41 homers, 116 RBI, a 292 average. Really finished the season ice cold after a red-hot start. And he carried for most of the year, but did not have a good September. That misses inside 1-0. But really was a huge part of the Yankee offense this year. Replacing DJ LeMahieu. The 1-0. Jammed him with a breaking pitch. Inside slider. Drury in shallow right. Makes the catch. 2 away. And that brings up Shohei Ohtani, 57 home runs, 144 RBI, and a 339 average. He won the Triple Crown and the MVP this year. The first pitch, hammered to right, fairly deep, but Renfroe is there. Just a little out in front of it was Shohei. And even with the wind carrying that way, Renfroe makes the catch. The Yankees go in order. We go top three. Still no score. Brandon Drury, 264 average, 29 homers, 85 RBI. Takes a strike from Cole, 0-1. Former Silver Slugger winner. Swings and misses on a changeup there, 0-2. And the 0-2. Chopped foul first, still 0-2. And meanwhile, a bad penalty taken by Filipino of the Rangers, so he'll be 4-on-4 for a little bit now. That's low and outside, 1-0. Rangers had their chances to ice this game on this power play early, but Buffalo's goalie doing the job, at least so far. The 1-2 to Drury. Another foul ball. Again, the 1-2. Blew a fastball by him at the belt, one away. 4 Ks now for Cole. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, who hit a .143 in the wild card round. He takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Scope, 24 homers, 61 RBI, a 227 average, a bit of a resurgence, at least in terms of power with the Angels. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. They're signing with them in free agency after several years in Detroit, former Baltimore Oriole as well. And skies this one to left. Cole got away with a mistake there in the cutter. Cabrera is there, tested for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Max Stassi, the catcher, 8 home runs, 29 RBI, and a 241 average. And he takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Stassi did not have a hit in the wild card round. Takes a strike on the inside edge now. 1-1. Buffalo now on the power play. And this one served the left center field. That's going to be a base hit in front of O'Neill. So the number 9 hitter, Stassi, singles the center. Keep the inning alive for Jorge Mateo, who struck out in his first at-bat and fouls off a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 to Mateo. Fouls it off, 0-2. Stassi not fleet of foot, so not a real threat there over at first. And strike 3, Mateo. I don't know what I was looking for there, but that slider just swished right across the knee, the middle of the plate, knee high. Strike 3, and we go bottom 3. No score. Oswaldo Cabrera will lead off here in the bottom of the third against Rodon. And that pitch is low, 1-0. Good take there by Cabrera, 2-time All-Star. Missed the playoffs last year with a knee injury in the last 2 weeks of the season. This fell back out of play 1-1, so we'll get his real first taste of playoff action here this year. The 1-1. Skied to dead center field and fairly deep. Trout is there, just shy of the track, makes the catch, 1 away. Had 36 home runs and 86 RBI to Cabrera in the regular season. That brings up MJ Melendez, 21 homers, 59 RBI, a 256 average. Him too, much like Albies, went ice cold down the stretch. Average dropped from almost 280 to where it finished. As he fouls this off 0-1. Also a rare start against a lefty. And now the Sabres will have a brief 5-on-4 power play. Rangers, some bad mistakes here in the third after a very clean first 2 periods, I should say. That's off the plate, 1-2 now to Melendez. The 1-2, Melendez rolls it to the right side. That's the first Yankee hit of the day as he finds the hole there. So a 1-out single. And the Rangers kill off the first power penalty, but now it's back to 5-on-4. Still 3-1, by the way, in favor of the Rangers midway through the third. Anthony Volpe now stepping up to the plate. Melendez, good speed of first. And Volpe takes a pitch low, 1-0. Volpe, 278 average, 24 homers, 71 RBI. Went a little cold down the stretch, but not nearly as much as Melendez and Albies. The 1-0. Low again, 2-0. Rangers, Abinajad shorthanded chance. Oh, and the Rangers score shorthanded! Ha ha ha! As Volpe lines this to third, catch by Urshela. I believe that was Kreider. The Rangers score a shorty and make it 4-1, baby! And that brings up Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 1. It was Chris Kreider, his second of the night. He has a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. So O'Neill 0 for 1. Melendez off first, 2 outs. And O'Neill rolls this to the left side. Deep in the hole, Mateo goes the short way and just gets Melendez to end the third. So the Yankees will strand a runner. No chance for the Sabre goalie. What a play by Zibanejad. We go top 4, still no score. Ian Happ 0 for 1. Takes a strike, 0-1. There's another quick strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. 6 Ks now for Cole through 3 1/3. Mike Trout, one of those strikeout victims, now steps up to the plate. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. And a bit of a scrum behind the Ranger net now. Swing and a miss by Trout, 1-1. And the Sabres, oh yeah, Sabres, that's right. Sabres are still in the power play. As Trout rolls this back to the mound. Cole is there, to the right of the mound actually. Fires the first, 2 away. And that brings up Giancarlo Stanton, who got the hitting started with a single in the second and then was erased on a double play. Fouls this off 0-1. Honestly, the Yankees will be thrilled to have him just... They can keep Stanton in the ballpark. They're happy. Swing and miss on an inside change. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3, 7 Ks for Cole. We go bottom 4. Still no score in the Bronx. As Tommy Edman rounded out the third in his first at-bat, now leads off. And Suarez gives up, I think it was a leadoff single or a walk or whatever, but gets out of it. Retires the next 3. Going bottom 5 in Philly, 1-1. Rangers still up 4-1. No score here in our game as this fouled off 0-2. So you're going to, this is going to drive, I'm going to get my neck exercises because I'm going to be pinballing back and forth between all these screens. The 0-2. Tommy Edman laces it down the left field line, foul, still 0-2. Meanwhile, Rangers kill off the power play for Buffalo, 7:17 left in the third. The 0-2 is high, 1-2, good take by Edman. Rodon, though, this will only be his 30th pitch of the day, the 1-2. Smacked hard to the left side, Mateo is there, fields, fires, got him by a stride, 1 away. Commercials all around us. All right, Aaron Judge popped out in his first at-bat. Popped out to the first baseman, Drury. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Big hole there on the right side. Judge used it a lot this year. The 1-0 off the plate, 2-0. Rizzo on deck, double play candidate. So you imagine Rodon being careful here as Judge fouls off a fastball there, 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup, 2-2. He squares that up. That ball's going to Brooklyn. The 2-2, way high, and the count goes full. Rizzo on deck. And the payoff pitch to Judge. Went right down the middle. Oh, what a play by Scope! He will rob Judge of a base hit. Judge hit it well, more towards the right side. Scope comes back for it and throws out Aaron Judge, and that brings up Rizzo, who popped out in his first at-bat. Actually finished the season with 30 home runs. Good for the Riz. And he takes a pitch inside, 1-0. Rizzo, 1,099 on career RBI in the regular season. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. Oh, the trivia question for Buffalo. I'd like to see the answer. Well, there you go. All right. The 1-1 popped up, foul of third. Rizzo just late on that fastball, and Urshela against the rain tarp makes the catch to end the inning. The Yankees go in order 1, 2, 3. It's a fun question. Since 1963, how many defensemen have been drafted #1 overall in the draft? I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about it. Hint, there's 3 of them playing right now for the Sabres. That's why they did that. So there's a strike to Renfroe from Cole, 0-1. Stay tuned. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. Good take by Renfroe there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up, foul of third. Edman makes the catch on the humpback liner, 1 away. Gio Urshela grounded into a double play in his first at-bat, 5-4-3. Swings to a fastball here, 0-1. Ooh, and again, really getting squeezed by this umpire, 1-1. And that's off the plate, 2-1. Again, when you're in a scoreless playoff game like this, you could really use every call. As this one grounded to third, Edman gobbles it up. Will throw out his counterpart, 2 away. Brandon Drury, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Skies this first pitch on the right field line. The wind is carrying that way, and Drury just wraps it around the foul pole. 331 to right down the right field line, only 90 miles an hour off the bat. And you have to wonder if the wind was going the other way, if that one is, well, probably caught by Judge on the track. Instead, it's 1-0 Angels. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, Trey Turner hits a home run, and it's 2-1 Phillies. So Jonathan Scope now 0-for-1. So Cole, the first mistake made by the Yankees. And this one hammered to deep left center field. And there she goes. Goodbye, baseball. Back to back and belly to belly from the bottom of the Angel lineup. No cheapie on that one. Jonathan Scope talked about the power surge back again this year, and it's 2-0 Anaheim. Or, excuse me, LA. Max Stassi now 1-for-1 with a single. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. The answer to the trivia question, by the way, was 15. 15. That misses low, 2-0. Cole was cruising. And then Drury gets a cheapie. As this off the plate, 3-0. He's lost the zone now. Mateo on deck. There's a strike, 3-1. Again, we talked about getting squeezed by the umpires. There's another strike, 3-2.
3-2.
Cole still only had 65 pitches. Swing and a miss, strike 3 is 8th K of the day, but the Angels strike first. Brandon Drury and Jonathan Scope, as Ozzie Albies 0-for-1 with a pop-out, will now lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Rodon is cruising right now here. Ooh, wow, a generous no-strike call, 1-0. Well, it's good to see, I guess, that the umpire is hurting both pitchers. The 1-0, oof, and Albies just missed that hanging curve, 1-1 as he fouls it straight back. The 1-1, off the plate, 2-1. Yankees desperately want to get that pitch count up and get to that soft Angel bullpen. This one sliced foul, 2-2. Well, relatively soft as compared to Rodon and their starters. As Albies rolls this softly to the right side, Scope will dive, but he won't make the play this time. So it's a leadoff single for the speedy Albies. And that brings up Shohei Ohtani, who's 0-for-1. He just missed a home run in his first at-bat, hit it to the track and right. And he takes a backdoor slider for a ball, 1-0. And the wind is carrying to right tonight. That's why Drury's went out. Scopes was going to go out no matter what. The 1-0. And this could be 2. Mateo dives. Flips to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. Shohei beats out the relay. Mateo made a Gold Glove caliber play to rob Ohtani of the base hit. And it's a fielder's choice. Now that brings up Oswaldo Cabrera, who's 0 for 1. Swings and misses on an outside fastball. 0-1. Ohtani, great speed off of first. The 0-1. Smack to the left side. That's through for a base hit. Ohtani will hold at second. As Happ fires into third. That brings up MJ Melendez 1 for 1 with a single. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 5. Yankees down by 2. Melendez swings over the top of a changeup, 0-1. Melendez had the first Yankee hit. 50th pitch of the day now for Rodon. And this one is skied to deep right center field. Going back, looking up, and it's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Again, the wind is carrying to right, and MJ Melendez puts a charge into one. How's that for your season-ending slump? As he is red hot here in Game 1 of the ALDS and gives the Yankees their first lead of the day. Goodbye, baseball! 384 to right center, 97 miles an hour off the bat. And suddenly how the momentum has shifted. As Volpe grounds this up the middle, Mateo Fields fires off balance throw, got him 2 away. That brings up Tyler O'Neill now. Meanwhile, going top 6 in Philadelphia, Phillies now up 2-1. The first pitch to O'Neill. Turned on and smacked to left field. That's a base hit. The very speedy O'Neill, who led the Yankees in stolen bases, now on first. And that brings up Tommy Edman. Edman has grounded out twice today. Yankees getting to the Angels here in the 5th, and Tommy Edman, if it's fair, it's gone! And it's gone! Tommy, can you hear me? Goodbye, baseball! 365 to right as he goes Oppo Taco. 98 miles an hour off the bat, and it's 5-2 Yankees. Rodon was cruising through the first 4 and only given up a hit. And now the Yankees have a 3-run lead with Judge coming up to the plate. As he takes a pitch high, 1-0. Judge robbed of a hit in his last at-bat. That's a generous strike call there, 50-50 pitch. Tyler Anderson and Jamie Barria now warming in the Angel pen. Sabres just pulled their goalie down by 3 with 2.5 to go. The 1-1, swing and a miss by Judge, and the changeup 1-2. So Rangers looking to put the nail in the coffin with an empty netter. Buffalo, desperation time. The 1-2, Judge up the middle. Scope is there again. He's going to see him in his nightmares tonight, will Judge. We go top 6. The Yankees put up 5 in the 5th, though. A 3-run bomb by MJ Melendez and a 2-run bomb by Tommy Edman. And that's the difference in the game. Each team with 2 home runs. Yankees had men on base. Angels solo shots, at least so far. Jorge Mateo will lead off. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Takes a strike, 0-1. There's another strike, 0-2. And this one blooped to right. That's a base hit. So Mateo not only avoids the hat trick, but picks up a single to get the 6th started. And the Yankees are going to start getting Michael King ready in the pen. So that brings up Ian Happ, who's 0 for 2. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Happ has struck out and grounded out. And there's another strike, 0-2. And he's going to turn on this one, but rip it foul. Still 0-2. And this one grounded softly to the right side. Albies' only play is the first. 1 away as Mateo goes the second. Mike Trout 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Grounds this foul, 0-1. Off the Yankee dugout. And this one, ooh, got away with a mistake there. Volpe deep in the hole, fires the first. What a strong throw to get Trout 2 away. Mateo stays put. Nice play there by Volpe, and that brings up the ever-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 2 with a single. He grounds this foul of first, 0-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez now in the game for the Phillies, by the way, so Suarez can win it, can't lose it. As he goes 5, gives up 1. There's a strike. 0-2. Good changeup from Cole. The 0-2. Just off the plate, and Stanton spits at it. Still now 1-2. But he chases that one. Strike 3. We go bottom 6. Angels strand a runner. Yankees still up by 3. Meanwhile, the Sabres use their timeout with a minute and a half to go, still down by 3. It'll be the heart of the Yankee lineup. Suarez only threw 69 pitches and they yanked him. Oh well. Tyler Anderson now in the ballgame. 32 games in the regular season, an 11-9 record. He's a long reliever now in the playoffs, but he was the 5 starter in the regular season. A whip just over 1, a 2.76 ERA. He is effective at the least, we'll say. Fastball, changeup, cutter, sinker, curveball pitcher. Also very different for Rodon. Only throws 93 on the gun. Rizzo 0 for 2. And we'll make it 1 for 3 as he singles the lead off the inning. What's up, Justin? How's it going? What's up, Yellow Jacket? How's it going? Yep, I've got everything. I got the Rangers on my phone. I got the ball game on my laptop. I got this game going on here. We're up 5-2 off the backs of an MJ Melendez, and that's an empty net goal. Rangers up 5-1, baby. Albie's 1 for 2. Erased on a fielder's choice earlier. Fouls this off 0-1. The 0-1 to Albies. Skied to right and deep. Again, the wind carrying that way. Renfroe looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! Ozzy Oxenfree. 364 to right. 97 miles an hour off the bat. It's 7-2 Yankees. Nice, Yellow Jacket. Nice. You guys are 1-0 too. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the hook after 2 outs and a runner on first in the 6th. Meanwhile, Jacob Trouba's the man who got the empty net goal for the Rangers. 5-1 Rangers with a minute 15 to go. We're up 7-2. Shohei Ohtani 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run. He was on base when Melendez homered. As this is fouled off to the left side, 0-1. Yes, you should beat the Sharks, Yellow Jacket. You should, but you never know. Rangers absolutely dominating. It's fine, Yellow Jacket. If you lose, it's early in the year. Swing and a miss 0-2. Yeah, it's not a big deal right now. And a late penalty to Okposo for Buffalo because that's a frustration penalty. And that's what happens when you play in Buffalo. Haven't made the play. They're the Jets of the hockey. They haven't made the playoffs in over a decade. It'd be another 0-2 to Shohei. And he serves this one to deep left field. Going back is Happ. Still back. It's over his head and off the top of the wall. It's a double for Shohei. Well, that should be an interesting game, Yellow Jacket. The Ducks are on the up and up. Oswaldo Cabrera 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Again, he was on when Melendez homered. As this one hits softly to the left side, Mateo checks the runner, fires the first one away. MJ Melendez 2 for 2 with a single and a 3-run home run. Dave, that is the one game I don't have on because I could care less about worthless Thursday night football. The New York Rangers are about to beat the Buffalo Sabres on opening night for the hockey season. I got the Phillies and Braves on my laptop, and obviously I'm playing. Not for a while, Yellow Jacket. The Golden Knights will face the Rangers this year at some point. As this one is clobbered to deep right center field, Trout will run it down on the track for the second out of the inning. Ohtani will go to third. Yellow Jacket, every hockey team plays every other hockey team. We will play you twice. Once in Vegas, once in New York, because we're in different conferences. Anthony Volpe 0 for 2 with a ground out and a deep fly ball to left. Ohtani off a third, 2 outs, bottom 6. And Volpe will sky this to deep center. Trout going back on it will make the catch, and we go top 7. But the Yankees tack on another pair. Ozzy Albies a 2-run home run. Meanwhile, the game is over in Buffalo. The Rangers win 5-1, baby! Yeah, Dave, honestly, the Chiefs should probably be up by 30. It's the Broncos, but... although I did see the viral clip of Steve Smith calling out Jerry Jeudy. That's a good one. Hunter Renfroe now leads off. He's 0 for 2. Cole, 80th pitch of the day is low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
No matter what, this will be Cole's last inning of the day. There's a strike, 1-1. Their defense isn't terrible, Dave, but they'll well, Mahomes has been having a terrible year with the interception. As this grounded to Volpe, fires the first one away. And Denver's defense, usually what ends up happening is because their offense is so bad that much like the Giants, the defense just gets tired late. Right, the Broncos' offense is so bad. So expect in the second half, right, exactly, the Chiefs to really start to run up the score. As this is grounded to Edmond at third, 2 away. Jose Alvarado now in for the Phillies, by the way. Brandon Drury, 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Was the first run of the ball game. A wall scraper. As he smacks this one to deep right center field. Judge going back. Runs it down to end the inning. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. And ooh, the umpire did not call strike 3 on Olsen, even though the K-zone said it was definitely a strike. When did the Bruins play? I have no idea. They won opening night, I think, Dave. Tyler O'Neill 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yes, the Bruins beat Chicago yesterday, 3-1. And the next, I'm gonna guess, let's see, Rangers play the Blue Jackets on Saturday. The 0-1 to O'Neill. This fouled off. The Bruins play next on Saturday against the Nashville Predators. So there you go. The 0-2 now to O'Neill. Up and in, 1-2. And now I can put on my phone, now that the hockey game is over, I will put up the play-by-play for Chiefs Broncos. Is this one smacked to the left side? That's a base hit. Guys, I did that no look, basically. I basically did that no looking. That brings up Tommy Edman. Michael King will come in for the 8th, it looks like. And Tommy Edman gets his 2nd of the day. Goodbye, baseball. Almost into the bleachers beyond the bullpen. 4:24 to left. An absolute moonshot indeed. 106 off the bat. And remember, the Yankees had 1 hit through the first 4 innings. Since then, they now have 9 runs. It's 9-2 New York. I disagree, Dave. I love hockey. I love hockey. But hey, man, you do you. Jimmy Herget now coming on his 2nd appearance in the playoffs. He pitched an inning in the wild card round. As Aaron Judge 0 for 3, robbed of a hit twice. Now skies this one to deep left field. Happ going back, looking up. Goodbye, baseball. Back to back and belly to belly. It's 10-2 New York. Judge is first of the postseason. Absolutely, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. I like baseball, football, and hockey. Those are my big 3, right? That's the only... And wrestling, if you want to call it a sport. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Instead of sports entertainment, really. The 0-1 to Rizzo. Off the plate, 1-1. Rizzo singled in his last at-bat. So I believe every Yankee has a hit now that after Judge's home run. Everybody except for Volpe. As Rizzo fouls this off 1-2. So everybody except for Volpe has a hit. Yeah, basketball is not my... I'm much like with you with hockey. I really just watch basketball when it's playoff time. The 1-2 to Rizzo. Inside, 2-2. Herget's a slider, sinker, slurve, changeup, fastball pitcher. He'll hit 94 on the gun. And this one skied to left. Catch is made by Happ, 1 away. That's typically what I find, Dave, is that because basketball and hockey run parallel to each other, I don't see a lot of people who are hardcore with both of them. Albie's 2 for 3, a single and a 2-run home run. This fouled back out of play, 0-1. Strider's still in there for the Braves. And Albies fouls off a fastball, 0-2. So that's off the plate, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, I did not. I probably missed it, honestly, as that's off the plate, 2-2. Again, my attention was divided 3 different ways. The 2-2. And honestly, I didn't watch the first 3 innings of the. I didn't even watch the first 3 innings of the Phillies. First 2 innings of the Phillies Braves game. The 2-2. Hammered to the right side, caught by Jonathan Scope as he climbs the ladder 2 away. Oh, in my game, I didn't even see it. Probably, Yellow Jacket will probably start TikTok for game 2. Yeah, after this one. It's been a while since I've done a TikTok stream. That's inside the Shohei 1-0. Tani 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. I didn't realize the umps could get hurt in MLB The Show. Is this one fouled off 1-1? The 1-1. Out in front of a slider, 1-2. I see. That's the thing, Dave. I didn't even see it. The 1-2. Pop foul out of play. Still 1-2. AJ Minter and Johnson warming in the Braves bullpen. Probably last inning for Strider. 2-2. Stott fouls it back and out of play. Still 2-2 in real life. Meanwhile, still 1-2 to Ohtani in our game here. Shohei chases the inside slurve. Strike 3 to end the inning. But the Yankees tack on a couple more. Tommy Edman and Aaron Judge go back-to-back, and we go top 8 as Michael King, 23 games in the regular season, a 5-0 record, a 1.53 ERA, a whip, very low whip, almost a 10-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio in 47 innings. He's one of the Yankee long relievers this year, but they didn't really need him too much. As this one, first pitch swinging, grounded to Albies. That was Jonathan Scope at the plate. 1 pitch, 1 out. Meanwhile, another 2-2 to Stott in real life. Oh, he chased a bad one. Strike 3. Max Stassi now 1 for 2 with a single. Steps up to the plate in our game. And this one grounded to Tommy Edman. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You love to see it. I might just have King go 2 innings here to close it out. And Jorge Mateo has struck out twice and singled in the 6th. And this one hammered to the left side. That's a base hit. So whatever they're seeing, the Angels are swinging at the first pitch for everything. Well, he probably will after the postseason because if he was as this world foul, because it definitely didn't help him here, Yellow Jacket. I mean, 0-1 now to Happ, the switch hitter. He rolls this foul 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, we go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 8. Meanwhile, third quarter getting ready to get underway in Kansas City. Andrew Wantz, who was a September call-up, did not pitch, is part of the bullpen now for the Angels. Cabrera 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. Wantz a fast Wantz. What do you call crying ambulance? A wambulance. Fastball, slider, cutter, change-up pitcher. He'll hit 96 on the gun. First pitch to Cabrera, batting from the left side today, or from this at bat, and smacks it up the middle for a leadoff base hit. Real Muto flies out to deep right center, caught by Acuna Jr. 2 away, meanwhile, in bottom of the 6th, real life. MJ Melendez, 2 for 3. Yeah, no. The big 3-run home run that gave the Yankees their first lead of the day, and they have not looked back. And Melendez gets another one. Goodbye, baseball. Oh, he absolutely crushed that bad boy. A 5 RBI, 2 home run day for Melendez. It's 12-2 New York. And that brings up Volpe, the only Yankee not to get a hit today. Checks his swing on the slider, goes around, says the umpire 0-1. Castellanos 1-for-1 with a home run and a walk. Up now for the Phillies. The 0-1 to Volpe. Off the plate, 1-1. Good guy, bad boy. I'm again, this day, my attention, I'm just everywhere, man. Matt Moore and Jamie Barria warming in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1. Swing and miss on a good slider, 1-2. As this one looped towards right, coming on and making the basket catch is Renfroe, 1 away. Meanwhile, 2nd and 8 for Kansas City at their own 38. Dave wants a call dedication. Probably going to come next game. Tyro O'Neill, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Oof. 101 on the gun from Strider. He knows his night's coming to an end. He's already at 95 pitches. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Castellanos late on it. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of that slider, 0-2. So late on the fastball out in front of the slider. The 0-2. Skied to right, fairly deep, but Renfroe is there. Did he do it again? Did he do it again? Castellanos, his 2nd home run of the day. It's 3-1 Phillies.
Now batting, third base.
Tommy Edman 2-for-4 with 2 home runs of his own. It is a day for multi-home run games. That misses high to Edman, 1-0. Edman a multi-home run game. Melendez a multi-home run game. And Nick Castellanos a multi-home run game in Philly. As this one lined to left, catch is made by Happ. We go top 9. But the Yankees now up by 10 if Melendez gets another one. Yeah, they're in Denver territory now. Kansas City driving to start the 2nd half. Mike Trout will lead off here against Michael King. First pitch off the plate, 1-0. That does it for Strider. He goes 5 2/3. Gives up 3 runs. 3 solo home runs. That's what happens sometimes with a power pitcher. Be a 1-1 to Trout now. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. And he's on the losing end of that 3-1 score. Swing and a miss, backdoor slider, 1 away. 2nd K for King. That brings up Stanton, who's 1-for-3 with a single. Was a race on a double play earlier and hasn't done anything since. Takes a strike here, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
There's a strike going to, I guess, clearly the noise getting to Strider here. His 3rd time through the lineup. As this grounded up the middle, but Albies is there because of the shift. Goes the first, 2 away. Yeah, it should be an interesting one, Dave. Especially, well, Phillies will have home field advantage in that one. Hunter Renfroe 0-for-3. Last hope for the Angels, down by 10 here in game 1. Grounded Tommy Edman deep in the hole. Fires the first. The Yankees come from behind. They score 12 unanswered. And they take game 1 of the ALDS here in 2024. Cole will get the win. Rodon the loss. No save, of course. King gets the last 6 outs. It's congratulations all around. They're getting hot at the right time, Dave. But I'm still going to pick the Phillies. Jonathan Scope and Brandon Drury solo home runs for the Angels. Rodon 5 innings, 5 runs. No Ks, no walks. Absolutely, Dave. They got it. The D-backs are going to be a threat for many years to come. I'm going to guess Melendez is the player of the game. Indeed, he is. 3-for-4 with a single, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Cole, 9 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 runs, and 7 innings pitched. Gets the win. And, of course, Michael King gives up a single and then gets the last 6 outs, and that's it. If they actually play their young core, Dave. Kansas City 2nd and goal now at the Denver 8. So, Rodon takes the loss. Cole gets the win. It'll now be Sandoval versus Ohtani. Meanwhile, Toronto beats Cleveland in game 1 of that series. Miami and Philly tied at 1. And Atlanta and the Dodgers. Atlanta up 2-0. Congrats, Dave. That's awesome, buddy. AJ Minter pitches now for Atlanta. A 3-6 record and a 3.76 ERA. I can imagine, Dave. I can imagine. And Brandon Marsh, a base hit to right against Minter. Take that with your lefty to left on lefty matchup. All right, I'm going to run a commercial. Then we're going to play game 2. We're going to start the TikTok. Dave, I'm going to count on you for updates on the Chiefs and Broncos. 3rd and goal from the Denver 7 is what I'm getting on my phone. Yeah, interesting, Dave. And the Chiefs have to settle for a field goal, but they use 5 minutes off the clock to start the second half. They're up 16-0. But yeah, we'll get the TikTok started. I'll run a commercial, and I'll be right back. All right, commercials over. A lot of teeth stuff going on. Christian earlier talked about how having his wisdom teeth removed. Dave has his braces off. Congratulations, guys. So we're going to go live now on TikTok for the first time in a while. All right, game 2 of the ALDS. Sandoval versus Otani, not Cole. Folks will start getting informed over on that side. The Shohei, another lefty. And again, everybody's going to play. It's not going to be the regular season lineup. It's going to be why is this not working now? There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. What's up, Riley? How's it going? We're going to have Rizzo in the 4 hole. There we go. All right, so O'Neal, Edman, Judge. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not watching the football game, Dave. O'Neal, Edman, Judge, Rizzo, Albies, Otani, Cabrera, Melendez, Volpe. Here we go. Game 2. Hanging in there, Riley. Game 2 of the ALDS. We're playing ball. I got the Phillies and Braves on my laptop. We just started TikTok. I had the Rangers on my phone before we started the TikTok. New York Rangers 1-0. They beat Buffalo 5-1 on opening night. So you love to see that. Yeah, I know, Riley. Toronto. Wow. It was real rough for you. Well, Riley, it's a very early in the hockey season. I'm sure the Leafs will make the playoffs and then lose in the first or second round as usual. Shohei Otani made 32 starts in the regular season, a 21-4 record, a whip just over 1, and about a 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and a 2.53 ERA.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels.
Yes, and we're going to have Dave in Twitch chat giving me all the updates on the football game. So I said first or second round, Riley. What's up, Dylan? How's it going? What's up, Birds? And Jorge Mateo will lead off and take a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Jose Alvarado still in there for the Phillies. 1-0 from Shohei, hammered to right. Judge is there. And one away here in game 2. I know, and I simmed most of it, Birds, but Aaron did score today. You're right. Jorge Mateo at short, Happen left, Trout in center, Stanton the DH, Renfroe in right, Urshela at third, Drury at first, Scope at second, and Stassi behind the plate. The same lineup as game 1. And Happ swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Pitch on Hall of Fame, hit on veteran, Austin. I hope so, Riley. I'm really glad that he got the scoring started. I hope that's a good sign of things to come. Yeah, Toby, I mean, I think now it's gonna be Rangers versus Phillies, and I'm okay with either one of them, honestly. Is this hammered foul 1 and 2? And Sean Murphy grounds out 2 away now in the 7th in Philly. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Ohtani blows a fastball by Happ here in the 1st. We'll see, Toby, we'll see. Riley, I honestly don't know. A lot of people are picking the Sabres, but I think the Eastern Conference is still too stacked as Trout takes a strike 0-1. He has 1 hit so far in 3 games of the playoffs, and it's a solo home run. This one deep in the hole. Volpe fields, quickly fires to get the speedy Trout. We go bottom 1. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Shohei here in the Bronx. Fair, yeah, Dylan, that's what I'm saying. I want to see Philly and Texas, and I'm okay either way, man. Yeah, I don't know if the Sabres will make the playoffs, right? I'll say this. I say Pittsburgh and Washington won't. I don't think the Islanders will either, so maybe Buffalo sneaks in as a wild card. Patrick Sandoval got a no decision in the wild card round, but gave up 2 runs in 7 innings. A whip well under 1, couple of walks, a few strikeouts. No, I don't need Kevin Kiermaier. I just need these kids to get called up, Riley. Tyler O'Neill went 2 for 5 in game 1. Fouls the fastball back out of play, 0-1. Sandoval, a slider, changeup, fastball, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 95 in the gun. Yeah, I don't think he'd be a Yankee either, Dylan. So O'Neill swings and misses on a slider there, 0-2. Game 1 was scoreless through the first 4, and then both teams exploded for a little home run derby, which the Yankees went, oh, that's up and in. No intent there, 0-2, plunks O'Neill. And now you wonder if O'Neill's going to try and swipe second. He did have 20 steals on the year. There he goes. The pitch is a strike. The throw down to second, not in time. O'Neill swipes his first bag of the playoffs. Didn't get a good jump, but made up for it with great speed. It'll be an 0-1 to Edman. Inside, 1-1. Edman had 2 home runs in game 1. Hold on, Nick Castellanos. The 1-1 to Tommy. Skied to right, fairly deep. Renfroe near the line. He'll make the catch. O'Neill will tag. And he will get the third. Oh, just barely. That was a much closer play than I expected. I know Renfroe's got a good arm, but wow, that was bang, bang. So don't look at those numbers. They're incorrect. O'Neill, Edman, Judge, Rizzo, Albies, Ohtani, the DH at 6-hole today. Cabrera in left, Melendez behind the plate, and Volpe batting 9th and playing short. Wind blowing in today here in the Bronx, about 10 miles an hour from dead center field. The first pitch to Judge is swung on and missed, 0-1, good changeup. Meanwhile, Alvarado walks Pilar with 2 outs here in the 7th. Judge had a solo home run in game 1. The 0-1. Hammered, a fair ball in the left field line. O'Neill will score easily. Happ will dig it out of the corner. Judge digging for second, and he is out. A beautiful play by Ian Happ. Good arms all around in this Angel outfield as he does the Dikembe Mutombo. But it is an RBI single for Judge, and it's 1-0 Yankees here in game 2. Rizzo now steps up to the plate. Chases a slider out of the zone, 0-1. And now Rizzo rolls one through the right side. That's a base hit. Dave, thank you for the update. Chiefs up 16-0 against Denver. And Russell Wilson just threw a pick. Surprise, surprise. Ozzie Albies now. Went 2 for 4 in game 1 with a single and a home run. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Meanwhile, Alvarado, oof, wow. Arcia helping out Alvarado. That would have been ball 3. Chased one well out of the zone. As Alvarado getting a little wild and the Philly bullpen getting active here with 2 outs in the 7th. Meanwhile, it'll be a 1-0 to Ozzie Albies. Rolled foul, 1-1. Yeah, Alvarado's overthrowing. Everything's in the dirt. The 1-1. Served to right center field, fairly deep. And Renfroe will run it down to end the inning. But the Yankees strike first. A single by O'Neill, a stolen base, a sac fly, and a single by Judge. And we go top 2, up 1-0. The 3-1, meanwhile, from Alvarado. And again, Arcia swings at ball 4, helping him out. Giancarlo Stanton now up 2 for 7 in the playoffs. No home runs, however. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. 1-0 to Stanton. There's a strike with the cutter, 1-1. And now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nasty splitter, 1-2. And the 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2. Meanwhile, the payoff pitch to Arcia in real life is ball 4. He took it this time, and Alvarado not happy. But along with about 50,000 Philadelphians, as Stanton swings and misses, strike 3, 1 away. Second K for Shohei, and that'll bring up now Hunter Renfroe, who had a bad year offensively, but having a good playoffs. Chases that one, though, 0-1. Renfroe, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs so far in the postseason. Takes another strike there, 0-2. And that's going to do it for Alvarado, so this roll foul. He has an inning under his belt. The tying run's now on, though, for the Braves. Pinch runner coming in for Arcia. That misses low, and Renfroe lays off. Still 1-2. 1-2. Popped up to right. Long run for Judge, and he's not going to get there. This is going to go into the corner, and Renfroe's going to have a double. Because of the shift, Judge could not get to the line, and that just stayed fair. It's a 1-out double. That brings up Gio Urshela, 1 for 10 so far in the playoffs. Rolls this foul a third, 0-1. And the Phillies do indeed go to the pen, so a commercial break over there. And this one rolled up the middle. Albies is there. Renfroe will go to third. Urshela gets thrown out. Wow, Russell Wilson. Dave giving you the update here on Twitch. 57 yards and 2 interceptions. Yeah, I get that's wow. If that's Russ cooking now, nobody wants to be in that kitchen. Holy cow. Brandon Drury hitting 200 with a solo home run in the playoffs, and a generous no-strike call there. Ohtani not happy with the as that's off the plate. Now 2-0. Yeah, Broncos country, let's ride. As there's a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Tying run off a third for the Angels. The 2-2. Serve to right field. It's going to be a base hit. We got a tie ball game. Judge will dig it out of the right field corner. Drury going for second is in there. A better throw would have had him. So a nightmare inning for Judge. And now this game is tied, and that brings up Jonathan Scope, who homered in yesterday's game. Takes a strike here, 0-1. There's a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, wow. That was well above the knees. The ump did not call it, though. But Scope helps him out on the very next pitch. We go bottom 2. Tied at 1 as the Angels quickly answer. I might pull Judge late in the game for defensive replacement. Shohei Ohtani doubled in game 1. He is 1 for 4 on the postseason. Down in the lineup against all these lefties. Swings and misses on a backdoor slider. Good pitch to hit, but out in front of it. 0-1. Now a 2-time MVP. Late on a slider there, 0-2, as I'm looking at the schedule. Yeah, the ALCS starts on Sunday, so if the Phillies hold on, no baseball for 48 hours, as that's off the plate 1-2. Yeah, Birds, Castellanos is a monster right now. Him and Turner and Harper and the Phillies are just clicking, man. The 1-2. And Shohei clobbers this to right center field, trying to help his cause, and he retakes the lead. Goodbye, baseball. It's showtime for Shohei. His first of the postseason, and it's a 2-1 Yankee lead as they take the lead right back. 394 the right, almost 108 off the bat as it cut through the wind. Sandoval hung on a couple of sliders, and finally Shohei got a hold of one. Meanwhile, Travis d'Arnaud now pinch hitting for the Braves as the go-ahead run. 2 outs, bottom 7 in Philly. As Kimbrel is in. Oh, no. Oswaldo Cabrera, 2 for 4 in Game 1. Smacks this to the right side. That's a base hit. Cabrera continues his hot hitting.
Batting in, the catcher.
MJ Melendez, the hero of Game 1. 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a single. Yeah, Kimbrel is never automatic anymore. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Good backdoor slider there from Sandoval. Cabrera above average speed off of first. That misses low and inside, 1-1. Oh, Dave, I forgot, man. I forgot. As that's off the plate, 2-1. Again, my attention is so scattered right now, dude. Yeah, especially with guys on birds, as that's off the plate, 3-1. Yes, absolutely, Dave, absolutely. Absolutely. Swing and a miss, count now full. Still nobody out here in the second. And Melendez will bloop this to left, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Cabrera trying to go first to third, and he's in there, just ahead of the tag. Melendez holds with a single. Some good aggressive base running there by Oswaldo Cabrera. Anthony Volpe now, the only Yankee not to have a hit in Game 1, rolls this to the left side. Oh, and Mateo boots it! Mateo boots it! Everybody's going to be safe. It's going to be a run-scoring... I'm going to guess they're going to give him an infield hit on that, but boy, did Mateo boot that. You know he was thinking 2 there. Instead, it's 3-1, and indeed, it is an infield single for Volpe and an RBI. Chiefs still up 16-0 late in the third. Tyler O'Neill now scored the first Yankee run, fouls this off 0-1. Meanwhile, it'll be a 2-1 from Kimbrel in real life. 2 on, 2 outs in the 7th. Way outside, 3-1. One more bad one, and Kimbrel's going to walk the bases loaded. Meanwhile, 2 on for the Yankees here in the bottom of the second, up by 2. The 0-1. Chopped up the middle, this could be 2. Scope to second for 1, on to first. They get the speedy O'Neill, 2 away. As Melendez goes to third on the 4-6-3 double play, and that brings up Tommy Edman, who flied out to deep right in his first at-bat. That's a strike count now full to d'Arnaud in real life. Tommy fouls one off, 0-1. That was a good fastball at the knees. d'Arnaud thought it was ball 4, but that's a good call by the ump. The 0-1 to Tommy. Serve to right field, it's going to be a base hit. Melendez will score, it's 4-1 Yankees. Meanwhile, the payoff pitch, Kimbrel does walk the bases loaded with Acuna up next. So Tommy Edman with a ground rule double makes it 4-1 New York. Tommy, can you hear me? Judge fouls one off to the right side, 0-1. Everybody in Philadelphia is about to have a heart attack. The first 40-70 man in baseball history is up at the plate. Bases loaded. Phillies up by 2, trying to end the Braves season. Braves trying to send it back to Atlanta. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here in our game as Aaron Judge trying to knock one out and really start to pull away here early. The 0-2 to Judge, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI single off the plate, 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Judge. Inside, 2 and 2. Sandoval really having to work here this inning. The 2-2 inside, full count now. Rizzo on deck. Here's the crazy thing. Even if you, I'm not even going to say it, as that's fouled off. Even if they were to say, like, walk Acuna Jr., you still have the 1-run lead at least. You don't want to have him give a hit here. The 3-2. Judge just missed that changeup, fouls it off, still 3 and 2. This will be the 24th pitch of the inning for Sandoval. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on a high slider, and Judge swung at ball 4, and he knows it. Oh, it gets away! It gets away! Oh, and everybody stays put as Real Muto getting on a lucky carom did the Phillies. Holy cow, Kimbrel, he's breaking before our very eyes. Mr. Man Bun himself doesn't know what to do anymore. Max Stassi, the catcher, now up. Strike from Ohtani, 0-1. As that's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 from Shohei. Rolled foul, 1-2. I would normally have never swung at that pitch as Judge, but again, with my attention so divided. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Fourth K for Shohei. The 1-0. Good strike at the knees from Kimbrel, 1-1. Jorge Mateo, 0 for 1 tonight with a fly out. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now Mateo tries to bunt his way on. That is a perfect bunt, and it's a bunt single for Mateo. Meanwhile, it'll be a 1-1 from Kimbrel. Oh, swing and a miss on what would have been ball 2. Acuna tried to make it 5-3 with one swing of the bat and whiffed on a good backdoor breaking ball. Ian Happ now 0 for 1 up at the plate. Takes a strike, 0-1. Oh, his helmet almost fell off. He swung with us so hard. The 1-2 from Kimbrel. Oh, and Acuna just missed it, fouled it straight back. Meanwhile, Happ, ooh, generous no-strike call from the umpire here, 1-1. And now swing and a miss on a cutter, 1-2. The 1-2 to Happ. Backs him off the plate, 2-2. The 2-2 from Ohtani. Inside, 3-2. Meanwhile, the 1-2 from Kimbrel. Outside, Acuna checked his swing, 2-2. As this one grounded by Rizzo, he can't olay it, and suddenly the Angels are bringing the tying run to the plate. Mateo goes first to third. Meanwhile, 16-0 Chiefs at the end of the third quarter. Mike Trout now coming up as the tying run. Off the plate, 1-0. The 2-2 from Kimbrel. Popped him up. Foul ground, long run for Harper. Won't get there. It's 2 rows back. There's a strike to Trout, 1-1. And this one line foul, 1-2. The 1-2 to Trout. Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout for Ohtani, 2 away. But he's not out of it yet, as now Stanton up as the tying run. Stanton struck out in his first at-bat. Grounded up the middle, it's a base hit. The Angels will make it 4-2. It's an RBI single for Stanton. And now the tying runs are on for the Angels. Hunter Renfroe, who doubled in his first at-bat, scored the first Angel run, swings to a fastball here, 0-1. The 2-2 once again from Kimbrel. Hammered to deep left center field. This one is caught! It's caught! What a play! What a play for the Phillies in center field! Acuna Jr. is robbed! He's robbed of extra bases! And the Phillies maintain a 2-run lead! Holy cow! What a play in center field! As this is grounded to Edman at third, he goes to first, and that ends the inning. Oh, baby, we got defense all around! Acuna Jr. can't believe it! And the Phillies are up still by 2, going bottom 7.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Anthony Rizzo 1 for 1 with a single today.
Rizzo.
Hammers this one to left center field. Fairly deep. Happ going back. Makes the catch, 1 away.
The batter number 50.
Ozzie Albies 0 for 1.
Albies.
This rolled foul, 0-1. Yeah, Birds, the Phillies better get some insurance runs fast. The 0-1 to Albies. Hammered to the left side. That's a base hit. Right through the hole on the left side. So it's a 1-out single. You got your hydrate, by the way, Dave. And that brings up Shohei Ohtani, who homered in his last at-bat. Gave himself back the lead. Yankees up 4-2 here in the third. Shohei chases a high fastball, 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2. The 0-2 to Shohei. Fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Now I can focus during the commercial break a little bit. The 0-2, instead of being on an autopilot. Low 1-2. And a check now on Albies. Oh, it gets away. Oh, it hits the first base coach. I hate that. I hate that so much because that they would never. It seems to always happen in the show. The 1-2. Shohei rolls it foul out in front of that slider. Still 1-2. And Shohei stays alive on another slider. Still 1-2. And again, the 1-2. And Shohei will serve this in the left center field. It's going to be a base hit. Trout will cut it off. Ohtani will hold the single, but Albies will go first to third. And that brings up Ozzy Cabrera, who's 1-for-1 with a single. Would love to drive something here as that's off the plate, 1-0. Gotcha, Dave. Thank you for the update. An injured Chief at the moment. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Stoppage and play in the football game. Good speed on the bases. That's inside tuna. Yes, and I'm live on Twitch, Birds. Yes, so I'm talking to Twitch chat. I'm talking to you on TikTok. I'm doing play-by-play of the real game and of our game. It'll be a 2-0 to Cabrera. 50th pitch of the day for Sandoval. Ooh, a generous strike call, 2-1. All the runs in the Phillies game scored on solo home runs. That's inside, 3-1 to Cabrera. Melendez on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hammered towards center field, fairly deep, and this is going to dunk him for a base hit. Scoring is Albies. Ohtani had to hold up. He'll hold at second. It's an RBI single for Cabrera. It's 5-2 Yankees. And that brings up Melendez, who's 1-for-1 with a single today. The bottom of the lineup really doing it for New York. And Melendez rolls this through the right side. It's a base hit. Renfroe has a cannon. They're going to send Ohtani. The throw home. Not in time. It's 6-2 Yankees. MJ Melendez is 5 for 6 here in the ALDS with 7 RBI now. Anthony Volpe 1-for-1 with an RBI single. His first hit of the DS. As this one is hammered to deep left field. Going back is Happ at the track and is caught. And oh, I didn't realize Melendez didn't tag up when I sent everybody. So it'll be a double play off the bat of Volpe to end the third. Again, I'm barely paying attention, guys, because I got everything going on as Schwarber gets out, one away in the bottom of the seventh. But the Yankees now up again by 4. Gio Urshela 0-for-1 will lead off here against Shohei. And he's going to line this on the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. One hop into the corner. Gio is not a good runner. He's going for second, though. Judge fires a strike into second, and Urshela's out by a mile for the first out of the 4. Meanwhile, Minter's still in there for the Braves. The first pitch to Trey Turner is outside. By the way, Turner a triple away from the cycle here in real life. Let's see if he gets it. Meanwhile, it'll be a first pitch now in the dirt to Drury, 1-0. Turner was looking for another home run right there. 1-1. Drury fouls this off, 1-1. This pop fouling out of play, 1-2. Meanwhile, the 1-1 again to Turner. Pop fouling out of play, also 1-2. Swing and a miss. Drury chases one out of the zone, 2 away. 6 Ks now for Shohei. Jonathan Scope 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Rolls this foul, 0-1. Meanwhile, it'll be a 1-2 from Minter to Trey Turner. The 1-2. Way outside, 2-2. And an 0-1 from Shohei is a strike to Scope, 0-2. And this rolled foul, still 0-2. Way off the plate, 1-2. Meanwhile, the 2-2 from Minter to Turner. Outside count now full. The 1-2 from Shohei, fouled off by Scope, still 1-2. Another foul ball, still 1-2. Another foul ball. Meanwhile, the payoff pitch to Turner. Rolled to the left side. Tough play, but an infield single for Turner. As he's just too dang fast. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, we're going bottom 4. Shohei has a good bounce back inning with a little help from his defense. Yankees up by 4.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Tyler O'Neill 0 for 1, hit by a pitch, stole a bag, scored a run. He's also hit into a 4-6-3 double play. The first pitch from Sandoval is low, 1-0. Well, here is Bryce Harper now at the plate with a man on first, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. O'Neill gets a hole in 1 meanwhile here for the Yankees. Goodbye, baseball! Dedicated to Dave, a.k.a. Firebone. It's O'Neill's first of the postseason. 4:21 to left, and it's 7-2 Yankees. 110 off the bat. Holy cow! Meanwhile, yes, Thirds Harper hit one to the track in right, but the park held it in Philadelphia. And that's going to do it for Sandoval, by the way. He gets yanked here in the 4th. Tyler Anderson got rocked in game 1, but he'll come on for long relief here. And it looks like the Braves are going to the pen. That misses low and outside to Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. Edman, an RBI double earlier. It'll be a 1-0 to Tommy. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. Fastball, changeup, cutter, sinker, curveball for Anderson. He'll top out at 93. This fouled back out of play, 1-2. Yep. Dave, did you see your dedication? I just hit the home run with O'Neill, and I remembered to give it to you. The 1-2. Roll to the right side. Scope is there. We'll go to first. 1 away. Aaron Judge 1 for 2 with an RBI single. All right, good, Dave. Good. Fouled back out of play by Judge, 0-1. Judge is struck out and then an RBI single. Struck out on a bad pitch, but again, that's because my attention is divided at the moment. The 0-1. Judge turns on an inside cutter, skies it to shallow left center. Trout's going to be there and call off Happ. 2 away. Anthony Rizzo 1 for 2 with a single. Man, TikTok is dead tonight. As this one, I guess everybody else is watching sports too. Hammered to center field, but Trout is there, makes the catch. That'll end the inning. The Yankees get another run. They knock Sandoval out of the game. Tyler O'Neill, his first of the postseason. It's 7-2 Yankees. We go top 5. Max Stassi will lead off for the Angels. There's a strike, 0-1. And this one pop foul and out of play off the netting, 0-2. Acuna's still thinking of that out bat where he flied it to deep left center field. You can see him there in the outfield. And swing and a miss on a backdoor curve by Stassi, 1 away. 8th K for Ohtani, and that brings up Mateo 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Check swing, but it's a strike, 0-1. Mateo bunt single. He swings and misses there, 0-2, and then scored on the Drury single. He fouls this, or the Stanton single, excuse me. Pierce Johnson in now for the Braves. A 4 ERA in the regular season, but has not given anything up in an inning and 2/3 in the postseason. Strike 3 call to Mateo, a slider at the knees. Wow, Trey Turner is the first Phillies player in history with 4 hits in a postseason game. That's insane. Ian Happ 1 for 2 with a single now, 2 outs, no one on, takes a pitch high, 1-0. And this one pop fouling out of play, 1-1. And this one is going to drop in front of O'Neill for a base hit on a line drive. So Happ now, second hit of the day. A check on Turner at first. And that'll bring up Mike Trout. Meanwhile, the 1-0 from Johnson is way outside the bomb. Boom, and Turner will advance to second as that gets away from Murphy, the catcher. There's a strike to Trout, 0-1. So Turner now in scoring position. A base hit will be a huge insurance run for the Phils. As this fouled off 0-2. And this one chopped. Oh, what a play by Rizzo at first. He dives, stops it, and he landed on first base to end the inning. We go bottom 5, still 7-2 Yankees. That was going to stay. That was a fair ball, and Rizzo's right leg falls on first base. Ozzie Albies 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And now it looks like that's going to take the bat. I'm surprised they're still pitching to Baum. I would have just intentionally walked him at this point. It's a 3-0 from Johnson or Bohm, and wow, he's way inside anyway. It's a 4-pitch walk. So 2 on with 2 outs now for the Phils as Albies fouls that one off 0-2. 7-2 Yankees bottom 5, 3-1 Phillies bottom 7. As Albies skies this one to shallow right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, 1 away. Shohei Ohtani 2 for 2 with a solo home run and a single. And he lines this to first, caught by Drury, 2 away. Hit it right on the screws, but right at Drury, and that brings up Ozzie Cabrera 2 for 2 with 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. And Cabrera hammers one to deep left center field. Trout going back at the track, and the park just held it again. The wind blowing in from dead center held that up. Cabrera within inches of a home run. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. We go top 6. Yankees still up by 5. Meanwhile, it'll be a 1-1 now to Stott. Stanton 1 for 2 with an RBI single for the Angels. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Yeah, Stott checked his swing there. This one grounded to third. Edman there, gobbles it up, fires the first, 1 away. Stott, big hack on that one, 1-2. Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes a backdoor slider for a strike, 0-1. There's another quick strike, 0-2. Meanwhile, the 1-2 from Pierce Johnson to Stott. Stott chases one in the dirt to end the inning. We go top 8 in Philly. Still 3-1 Phils. The 1-2. Pop fouling out of play, still 1-2. Ohtani, already at 82 pitches, starting to run out of gas a little bit. As this one hit hard on a hop to Volpe, will field, fire to first, 2 away. Yep, on a pitch of the Dirtbirds. Gio Urshela 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a strike, 0-1. Gio Urshela, a bit of a journeyman. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. And this one chops softly to the right side. Albies is there. Fields flips to first. We go bottom 6. Oh, not good, Dave. A lot of injuries, it sounds like. That's the problem with Thursday Night Football. MJ Melendez will lead off here against Anderson. He has 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. He's 5 for 6 in the series. Bottom 6 here. Man, my second game might finish before the Phillies game. As this rolled to the right side, fielded there by Scope, clips the first, 1 away. Anthony Volpe 1 for 2 with an RBI single, his first hit and RBI of the postseason. He's now 1 for 6. Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Matt Moore and Jamie Barria warming in the Angel pen. The 1-0 to Volpe. Fouled back and out of play, 1-1. As Anderson doing a good job here of eating innings. He's only given up the 1. Actually, he didn't give any. Actually, that solo home run was against Sandoval. So there's a strike, 1-2. So he's retired the 6 Yankees he's faced so far. The 1-2 to Volpe. Rolled foul a third. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Phillies 6 outs away from advancing to the NLCS against the Diamondbacks. The 1-2 off the plate. 2-2. And the 2-2. High. The count goes full. Tyler O'Neill on deck. He homered in his last at-bat, and that also knocked Sandoval out of the game. The payoff pitch. Punch down the right field line. This will slice foul. We'll do it again as Volpe spoils a good one. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, the 3-2. And smacked hard to the left side. Good pick there by Urshela. Fires the first. Good scoop by Drury. 2 away. Tyler O'Neill now 1 for 2 with a solo home run.
Number 28, Tyler O'Neill.
Off the plate, 1-0. Swing and a miss on a change. 1-1. Just a little. Well, I don't know why he missed it, actually. That timing said it was good. Should at least made contact. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ozzie Albies, speaking of, will lead off, it looks like, for the Braves here in the 8th. Kimbrel's still in there. Good strike there with the curve. 0-1. The 1-2. Is this slice foul? I thought it was Albies. I don't know. A couple of Braves. It is Albies. I was right. That weird stance. I'm like, I'd recognize that weird stance anywhere. The 1-2, and O'Neill pops it up. Meanwhile, that one misses, and it's 1-1 from Kimbrel to Albies. Catch is made by Scope. Another quick inning for the Angel bullpen. We go top 7. Yankees still up by 5. Brandon Drury 1 for 2 with an RBI double. He's 2 for 5 in the series with 2 RBI. Takes a strike there, 0-1. This will be Ohtani's last inning no matter what. This rolled foul, 0-2. That's rolled foul again, still 0-2. And another foul ball. And this one popped up the left. Off the end of the bat on the cutter. Cabrera is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Meanwhile, the 2-1 from Kimbrel. Trying to go back door with the curve, and it missed 3-1. How much longer are they going to let Mr. Man Bun stay in there? Jonathan Scope 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this one hammered to right field. It's going to be a base hit, and so that's going to curve into the corner. Judge will field there. Scope heading for second. The throw. Not in time. He slid around the tag. Nice job by Scope there. Meanwhile, it's count now full. Kimbrel to Albies. And Max Stassi up at the plate. He's 0 for 2. And time now is called because Kimbrel was about to have a pitch clock violation. Good job by Real Muto. As that misses low, 1-0. Stassi has struck out twice. And pops this one up to right. Judge is there. Backs up a couple steps. Now a couple steps in. Makes the catch. Scope tags, but he stays put. With 2 away now here in the 7th. Jorge Mateo 1 for 3. A single and a run scored. That pitch is yanked. 1-0. This rolled foul. 1-1. Albies flies out to center. 1 away in the 8th. The 1-1. This is going to be a base hit to right center field as that's going to fall in front of O'Neill. Scoring is Scope. And it's a 7-3 Yankee lead. Robert Suarez now starting warm for the Yankees. No matter what, this will be the last hitter that Ohtani faces. There's a strike to Happ, 0-1. Meanwhile, that's a strike to Riley up at the plate. He's the only run of the game for the Braves. Happ, meanwhile, 2 for 3 with 2 singles against Shohei. Pops this foul and out of play, 0-2. 100 pitches for Shohei. Here's 101. Chop the first. Rizzo is there. Will take it himself. That'll end the inning. We go in bottom 7. Shohei goes 7 strong. Gives up 3. But the Yankees are up by 4 here in Game 2. Tommy Edman 1 for 3 with an RBI double. And you know what? Suarez is going to come in anyway for the heart of the lineup. Edman takes a pitch inside 1-0 as Anderson's still in there. Tommy 2 for 10 in his career against Anderson. Both of them were singles. Meanwhile, be a 1-2 from Kimbrel to Riley, and as Edman makes it 3 for 11 against Anderson. Swing and a miss. Riley chases one out of the zone, 2 away. As Mr. Man, every time I call him Mr. Man Bun, he does better. Judge 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And Judge gets 2 insurance runs back for the Yankees with 1 swing of the bat. Goodbye, baseball. His second of the series. All rise. Aaron Judge deems that ball guilty, and it's 9-3 New York. What a shot by Judge, 410 and 109 off the bat. As the Yankees finally get to Anderson in his 4th inning of relief. And Anthony Rizzo now comes in 1 for 3 with a single. By the way, Kimbrel being pulled from the game now. Swing and a miss by Rizzo, 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss there by Rizzo, 0-2. And Rizzo now turns in an inside fastball to deep right center. He's going to dunk him for a base hit in front of Trout. Not as deep as I thought, but it's a single anyway for Rizzo. I'm surprised that Anderson's still in there. Albies 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
It'll be a 1-0 to Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss out in front of a cutter, 1-1. Good pitch to hit, but was expecting the express and got the local. The 1-1 is low and outside, 2-1. Rizzo, terrible speed off of first. The 2-1. Serve to right field. That's going to be foul, 2-2. And the 2-2. Popped him up. Just missed that fastball. Catch is made for the first out of the inning by Mateo. There's Gregory Soto in now for the Phillies. 3-4 in the regular season, a 4.62 ERA, about a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Shohei up now. He's 2 for 3 today with a solo home run and a single. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Soto, Birds? He can be. He can throw very hard, and as a lefty, that's rare. As that's a base hit up the middle for Shohei. I mean, obviously you're playing the matchup here with Olsen at the plate, and that's going to do it for Anderson. In comes Barria, his second appearance of the postseason. Cabrera will turn around to the other side of the plate. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI, a run scored. Just missed a home run last at-bat. Fouls off a fastball here, 0-1. Meanwhile, Matt Olson 1 for 3 tonight with a single for the Braves. Will step up to the plate against Soto. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Meanwhile, now the 0-1 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss out in front of a change, 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Yankees up by 6 here in the bottom of the 7th. Another pitch from Soto is low, 2-0. As this could be 2. Chop to Mateo for at short, goes to Scope for 1. Back to first. An inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. But the Yankees pick up a pair. Aaron Judge after the single by Edman. Homers to left. We go top 8. Yankees up by 6. Robert Suarez, 26 appearances in the regular season, a 4-2 record and a save, a 3.08 ERA, about a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. We'll face Mike Trout here, who's 0 for 3. Power versus power. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Ooh, that was a, oh, that's a bit of a, almost a log jam there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, Bryce Harper is hurt. Oh, the worst possible scenario as he got handcuffed at first base. Oh my goodness, swing and a miss by Trout, 0-2. This is a nightmare scenario for the Phillies. They get the last out of the inning, but Harper is hurting his arm, holding his arm. Oh my goodness. This is... Harper, oh, Olsen ran into Harper's arm. Oh my goodness. That ended Ty France's season last year. For the Mariners, a similar play. You just hope that it just banged the funny bone and then he lost feeling for a second as this is grounded softly to the left side. Volpe charges, fires the first one away. Oh my goodness. A nightmare scenario for the Phillies. I mean, it was nobody's fault. There looked like there was no intent there from Olsen. It was just a weird throw with Soto going to the bag to try to cover it, along with Harper. He didn't have any room to stretch out. The throw kind of handcuffed him, and he kind of had to back up into the base path. Oh, what a horrible, horrible break for the Phillies. Well, you hope it's literally not a break. Swing and a miss by Stanton, 1-1. Oh, they get the out, but at what cost? At what cost? I ask you, as that's fouled off 1-2. Now this rolled foul, Stanton out in front of a good curve, hanging curve actually. And the 1-2, hammered foul, still 1-2. Yeah, Birds, that's what you gotta hope, man. You gotta, again, I can't hear the game, so if there's any update, let me go, guys. But you hope, yeah, yank him for the game. Let him rest. This one popped up off of first, foul ground. Rizzo makes the catch, 2 away. Hunter Renfroe 1 for 3 with a double now. Steps up to the plate for the Angels. Takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
This popped up again off for them. It's not just bad for the Phillies, it's bad for baseball. As Rizzo makes the catch and we go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 6. MJ Melendez 2 for 3 with 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. Ron Marinaccio starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he'll get the 9th. The Yankees on the cusp of going up 2-0 here in the ALDS. Melendez hammers one to right center field. A good changeup. And again, the wind blowing in, and it kind of died on the lip of the track, 1 away. No, for sure, Birds, for sure. Like, why risk it? There's no reason to risk it. Volpe 1 for 3 with a single. I mean, if he's not due up again, so... And Volpe turns on this backdoor slider and smacks it foul, 0-1. Who would come into play first for the Phillies? This line to first, caught by Drury 2 away. That brings up Tyler O'Neill, 1 for 3, hit by a pitch and a solo home run. Ooh, the Broncos making it interesting against Kansas City. It's 16-8 with 6 minutes to go. Again, they're showing the replay that Harper got hurt. Just what a fluke. The 0-1 swing and a miss, 0-2. Olsen trying to get out of the way, but he has the right to the base path. The 0-2, fouled off, still 0-2. Oh yeah, probably Sosa Birds, or they move Bohm over to first or something, and then have Sosa come in and play third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go top 9. I think they've done that before. Ron Marinaccio, 50 appearances in the regular season, a 2.77 ERA, a whip below 1, a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and 48 2/3 innings pitched. Urshela 1 for 3 with a single. Pops this foul in the right field line, 0-1. The 1-1 now from Johnson. I believe that's Real Muto at the plate. Swing and miss, 1-2. Urshela pops it foul and out of play. It'll be an 0-2 count now. The 1-2 from Johnson here in the bottom of the 8th. Popped up. Right center. Cunha makes the catch. 1 away. Meanwhile, Urshela takes one outside, 1-2. Strike 3 called at the belt, 1 away. And that brings up Brandon Drury, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Swings to a fastball, 0-1. This rolled foul, 0-2, as Nick Castellanos returning to the plate, looking for a 3-home run game. That's a good strike from Johnson. Now Swing and a miss here on Drury. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Angels down to their last hope, about to go down 2-0 in the ALDS. Jonathan Scope 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. Takes a strike, 0-1. And Castellanos hits a rocket past third. That's a base hit for him. Riley tried to pick it but couldn't. Scope gets a hold of a changeup meanwhile. A ding-dong, well, almost a ding-dong dinger, went right over the foul pole. Goodbye, baseball. And Scope makes it a 9-4 game, his second solo home run of the series. Yeah, middle changeup, and that brings up Max Stassi now, the last hope for the Angels. That's up and in 1-0. It's almost foul, Birds, almost. This rolled foul 1-1. The 1-1 to Stassi. A generous strike call, 1-2. Angels down to their last strike. The 1-2. Skied to right. Deep but playable. Judge puts it away. The Yankees win game 2, 9-4. Ohtani gets the win. Sandoval the loss. No save, of course. Sandoval 7 runs in 3 innings. Ohtani 3 runs in 7 innings, the exact inverse. Ohtani strikes out 9, gives up 9 hits, no walks. 1-1 to Marsh, swung on a miss, 1-2 on a curve in the dirt. So Ohtani, your player of the game, also because he had a home run and 3 hits. Kind of helps a little bit, helping your own cause like that. Marsh chases another one in the dirt. He's out by a mile. So. Meanwhile, the Phillies up 2-1 against the Marlins in the NLDS. The Braves up 2-1 against the Dodgers in the NLDS. We're up 2-0 against the Angels, and Toronto and Cleveland split their first 2, 1-1. So it looks like another pitching change for Atlanta. And that's probably a good time to call tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So I appreciate everybody for watching. As always, go watch the rest of the Phillies game live. Good luck to the Phils. Thank you all again for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. We're back tomorrow, new game Friday. Not sure what it's going to be, but we're back tomorrow. Probably, Dave. We'll see what happens, though. Good night, everybody.